Anger is a little like getting possessed by something. You're in a haze, you're not in control of yourself, and then you wake up thinking, what did I just do? This is a quick guided meditation to try when you're angry. Or if you're not angry, but you want to be ready for when you are. Hi, I'm Ankashtar. I teach meditation to help you do what you really want. So if you find this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more. That'll help others see it too. So let's start in a loosely straight posture. Not too stiff, not too relaxed, but a happy medium. And pick an object for the practice. Could be this background music, maybe your breath. I'm going to watch my feet. And just be with the sensation of anger. Maybe the heat in your stomach or in your head. The tension it creates in your muscles. If you're not angry right now, then I'm going to tell a story of earlier today. And I want you to visualize it. I was walking with my dog, and he kept pulling me. I give him plenty of time to sniff at bushes and trees. But when it was time to go, he wouldn't listen. I noticed some irritation come up. I noticed the sensation in my body. And then I brought my attention back to my feet. I was walking, so to the feeling of my socks around my feet, and my socks in my shoes. Maybe for you, whatever happened was a little bit more upsetting. You might notice full-on rage. Heat at the very thought of whatever happened. Maybe something in between. Whatever it is, you can notice it. And bring our attention back to the object. When the irritation came up for me, I noticed some tension. Tension in my forearms. Tension in my grip around the leash. And then I brought my attention back to my feet. Shoes on the ground. When we're angry, Sometimes we still need to respond to whatever made us angry. Sometimes we can't just watch our feet forever. This is the hard part. Doing whatever the right thing is in that moment when we're angry. And doing that thing is part of this meditation. On the walk, I knew that the right thing was to say, "Come on." Give him a chance to respond. And to act with a little patience in that moment. And when he didn't respond, to gently lead him back. To take away the reward of the bush. But not to punish him with a forceful yank. As I did that, I noticed the irritation bringing my attention back to the tension in my body. And I'd bring my attention back to my feet, back to the tension, back to the feet, tension, and feet. This is what letting go means. I don't think of it as getting rid of the anger, but as constantly releasing it. Clenched fist around the leash is a good visual. Anger clenches and you release. It clenches and release. Clenches and release. If you can't let go, you can notice the clenching and the object at the same time. Notice the clenching in your body, in your mind, in your heart. And at the same time, notice the object. You might notice some resistance to the anger. I think of that as like identifying with what goes on in our heads. We don't want to think of ourselves as angry. We can notice that resistance, understand it, be with it. And be with the object. But part of this practice is to still do the right thing in the moment. to let go of the anger internally and keep letting go every time it clenches. And externally, to act with kindness to whoever made us angry. Pretty soon after I gently guided him back, after I did my job as his human to train him, I noticed that the anger left. I saw that it was hiding love and understanding. Understanding that he's a dog and sometimes gets carried away with sniffing. Understanding that I'm a human, and humans create images of ourselves in our minds. An image of myself as a good dog parent. And that image was hurt when he wouldn't listen to me. We had to think of the right thing earlier because the love and understanding was hidden. It was still there, just clouded by anger. And it speaks to us through the right thing. So even if love and understanding are hidden, we just trust and do the right thing and bring our attention to whatever it is we're doing at the moment, to the object, to the feet. That might have been a slightly different guided meditation than you're used to. I hope it was helpful. To be honest, meditation is easier than you think. It's watch object, return to object. Watch object, return to object. The hard part is applying it to our daily lives, which is why I tried this format out. And if you're thinking, I can't do that, I'm not patient, I'm not understanding, you can. I promise you can. It just takes practice. Practicing on your own, without a voice going on about walking his dog. That's all for this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, let me know in the comments below. And remember, I can only point you to your real teacher. Thanks for watching.